Doug spent a lot of time on the road in his truck. This is because he'd been making the drive from Salt Lake City, Utah to Richfield, Utah twice a week for 15 years. Doug made this drive over 1,000 times. The drive was always the same for Doug. On December 12, 2013, Doug thought it would be just like every other drive home. However, it wasn't. As Doug was driving home from Salt Lake City, Utah, he had made it to the Axtell turn near Salina, when the drive became not so familiar. That same day, a couple from Orangeville, Utah, were making their way home, when the driver fell asleep at the wheel and drifted into Doug's lane. The man hit Doug's truck head-on. Doug was not wearing his seatbelt. When emergency crews had arrived, they found that the couple from Orangeville had been killed instantly. They found Doug conscious and in critical condition and rushed him to the nearby hospital, where he later died from his injuries. If Doug had been wearing a seatbelt, the story might be different. Doug was a husband, a father, a brother, a friend, and my uncle. But he is also one in over 10,000 of those killed in motor vehicle accidents each year. According to the CDC, 2.3 million Americans were treated in the ER for motor vehicle injuries this last year. Around 50% of those injuries could have been prevented if the simple task of fastening a seatbelt would have been done. There are all sorts of excuses for why people don't wear their seatbelts. People will say that wearing a seatbelt is not comfortable, it's inconvenient, and you might even hear the lame excuse, it's not cool. One thing you should know is it's against the law to not wear your seatbelt. There are signs all over our highways and on every corner that remind us of this. However, if the law isn't enough to make you want to wear your seatbelt, wear it because it can save your life. So when you see those signs that say buckle up, do it for yourself.